field in Chicago. Today, a good matchup in the NFC. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears.
Your 2025 Chicago Bears. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. And off we go from the Windy City. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. Number 1 pick in the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback. This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Another run here, another run by Swift, and nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to be 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Cowboys come out and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tobin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A pickup of 21 on that connection. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go.
Prescott again. To the goal line and in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Bears take over first.
The Bears offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now it's Prescott. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
And the ball out over the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
To return, it is Turpin. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the 1st play.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw is Prescott. He's got it at the 7. As they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get him. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Hunter Lipke. Touchdown, Dallas. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. Whoa! And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. We are through one. 21-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession, here to start the second quarter, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
What is up?
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Now Swift, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Swift. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
What is up?
Here's a give left side. This is Swift. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he indeed picks up a Bears 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll step up and run, showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play fake. Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Yeah! Here we go.
Prescott now. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
They'll throw again. Dak. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A huge play for Dallas.
This team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Williams. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Montez Sweat brought him down. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The 6-yard line.
Back to throw is Prescott. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. Cowboys are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Bears nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now Williams. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The veteran Jadavian Clowney still at it, and he still has it. He gets the sack. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's good for a Chicago.
Going on first down, it's Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burton. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
13-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Try to throw again. Here's Williams. The throw on the run is complete. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Cowboys have it. Accelerating toward midfield. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
He's closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game, and we haven't hit halftime yet. A definite storyline to follow closely. Maybe adds to it here as they embark on this next drive. First down, Prescott. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. A first down throw for Prescott. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and
he's in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
you hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet you it was two different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. Now Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. Crazy. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, they had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Dak. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Here we go. I take one.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Cowboys keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
What is it?
A play fake. Now Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burton. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 22 yards.
1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears first down.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple.
What is it on?
Williams to the air once more. Escaping to his left. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
What is it?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got it at about the 8. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
Now
yards
it is
on the
1st
play.
and goal.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
Swift, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. One more time, they try Swift. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, and they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Every Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Cowboys offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now, Prescott. To the left side. He's got Tolver. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
On the play fake. Dak. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
1st down, Dallas.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Here we go!
Prescott again. The open man is Tolbert. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs, and defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Play action now. Prescott. And he's into the end zone yet again. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead.
Bears 3. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. Whoa! He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Bears offense ready to get back at it. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Ready, set up!
Drive will start on the ground. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11.
What is it on? Here we go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. On the move left. He'll tuck it and take off. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
The pass rush gets hold, and he goes down.
It's 3rd and 15.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, going to try to keep it going. Prescott on first down. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Jaquan Brisker there defensively.
On play action, here's Dak. Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Cowboys.
Yeah, here we go.
Play fake, Prescott. Working his way across the field, caught by Lamb. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Go play action. It's Prescott. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
For C.D. Lamb, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, Prescott to the air. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Montez Sweat in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down?
Yeah, here we go. I think. Kill.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Dallas. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
What is up?
Throwing is Williams. Forced out left.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
What is up?
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have a Bears first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 38-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Right back to Moore, another grab. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. Quick slant, caught by Burton. And he's close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 22-yard line.
On the give, here's Swift. And I don't think he got there wrapped up in the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. A first down throw for Prescott. Now a shot here, deep middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Now Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin, most passing yards ever in a game. Van Brocklin at 554 over 70 years ago, 1951. Help from the O-line, help from the receivers, an incredible performance, an NFL record set here. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's a gain of 60, and this offense is humming. A first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
They don't have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
So I really like the decision here that you're going to throw the ball to one of your big tight ends, but it's the personnel grouping that you do it out of. Bring as many big bodies onto the field as possible, stay with the passing game, and you're able to find one of those big tight ends for a first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Prescott again. This is caught 2. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Yeah. There we go. Go right in. What do you think?
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
And goal.
Yeah. What do you think?
One more time for Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys stretch things out even further.
Bears 6. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10.
The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
From the home of the 12s, they raised the banner just a moment ago. We are set for football at Lumen Field here a mile south of downtown Seattle. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here. as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Good job there. Pretty simple. The hole was created. Runner just darted right through.
Yeah, that's the kind of play teams are looking for to have some success early in a ball game. And if you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
Play action. Now Rattler. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
47-yard line.
Ready, go. Set.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd down and 4.
2 yards. And it's 3rd
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Huh.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
Here comes the Saints punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall selection back in 2018 from USC. It's Sam Darnold.
And I know that last year in 2024, New York Jets fans were watching him and saying, that's the guy we thought we were going to get. But he found his groove in Minnesota, finishing the top 5 in passing yards and touchdowns last year. Now in Seattle, ready to prove that last season was no fluke.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Horton. 36 yards on the play.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Darnold now to throw. Going up top. And this is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Walker trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Here's Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Elijah Arroyo, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Seahawks take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cut.
Cooks will come in motion right. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. Want to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On play action, Rattler. Pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense. DeMarcus Lawrence. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Set, ready. 45, white.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
38-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Off of play action, Darnold. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
He'll start with a give to Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 30, down at the 39. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
11 on the play. 1st down, Saints.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Black 40. Ready?
They run it again with Kamara. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
Ready. Set. 10 black.
Throwing is Rattler. And Cooks has it over the middle. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Saints 1st down.
Let's go. 33. Yep.
Kamara up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Black 1.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. Ready.
They'll give to Kamara here on the option. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Red, 38. Red.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Go.
Rattler wants to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 17 yards out. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Saints 7.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Faking the give, Darnold. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Darnold. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Darnold's going to stay out there. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Cut. Go. Set.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
Okay, right.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
Set. Cut.
Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here come the Seahawks now set to take over on offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. He got 29 yards that time. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. That'll be caught. It's caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in his world.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
We're going to set. Hey, set.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
We're going to set. Hey, set.
Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Darnold to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
It's now 4th down and 1.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
45, right, ready, go.
Here's Rattler. That is caught. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
1st down, Saints.
Now Rattler. And that is incomplete.
No receivers open, so he's forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers. And ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, Rattler. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check right.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. The Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Now it's Darnold. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Cooper Kupp, 46 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who were in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Now Myers for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake, it's Rattler. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Here's Horton. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. To throw is Darnold. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Open man right side is Cup, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Darnold now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Intended for Torrey Horton.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the 2nd half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
The extra point now coming from Myers. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Okay, ready?
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yep.
To the air is Rattler. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. Room past the 35. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
First down, New Orleans.
Ready, set.
And they'll fake the jet sweep there and instead hand it Kamara. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Ready.
At the 44-yard line.
60 red. Set. Put.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
From the gun, here's Rattler. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First down.
Rattler working out of the gun. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. Now we're signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Yellow, 43. Set.
On play action, Rattler. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Hustle, hustle. Check pitch.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the 2nd half. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Darnold. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
10 yards to go.
Here's Darnold. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now fourth down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So after the conversion on fourth, here's first and 10 just outside of the red zone. Back to throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's Darnold. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football back at their own 17. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Throwing is Rattler. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Down. Blue.
Rattler wants to throw it. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking him.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Now Darnold. Here's a diving catch right side. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Darnold from the gun. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
A gain of 22 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
You're ready to spin. You're ready to spin. Reset.
Charbonnet is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Now Myers for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And now the Saints get set to trot out there.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
First down, New Orleans.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
Ready. Ready. 45. 1.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's complete to Cooks. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 15. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out now come the Seahawks. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. I don't know, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
faking the give. Darnold. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
Their 48-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. And it's taken in by Arroyo. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design.
And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Darnold. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on that.
That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jake Bobo, 30 yards. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
To be, it's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. This offense so far on third down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Ready.
Now Rattler. Olave over the middle. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he stopped immediately there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Ready.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Down. Blue, 32. Hut.
Here's Rattler.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
And the Saints
Let's go.
1st down.
Hut. Black, 95.
From the shotgun, Rattler.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Set. Red, 38.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Open man left side, Shaheed has it.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 17.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Down.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
They'll run. It's Miller. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer 3rd, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient. They want to go to where they think there's more open territory instead of going where the play was actually blocked. In any case, it didn't work here.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Darnold. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now it's Darnold. That'll be caught. It's caught. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. 1st and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on 1st down, there was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turn the ball over.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Yellow, 1.
And all the way to the 25 before it's hit and dropped. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Ready.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Black ball, ready.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. To the air is Rattler. They set up the screen to Miller. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and they'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped him for no gain.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. And the Saints.
Let's go. Ready.
Rattler going to look to throw again. This one taken in by Olave. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Set, ready.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
1st down, Saints.
Set, ready, go. 33, yellow.
Throwing is Rattler. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
Rattler wants to throw it. Throw complete right side to Close. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Rattler working out of the gun. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and they just played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
He's going to try and go deep again. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the third time. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is. I know those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Look there at spectacular SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight, rivals collide in the AFC West. It's the Denver Broncos and the LA Chargers. Along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Southern California. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
The Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with a first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Third, they need 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down, Broncos.
22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Denver first down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Broncos. They'll go play action with Nix. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got his big tight end. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 7, Chargers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Set.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking middle, and he finds Disley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Harris running right. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, L.A.
Yards on the play. And the Chargers, 1st down.
On the ground, here's the 1st-round pick from April's draft. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Throwing right, Max Johnston. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Disley is the man in motion. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Chargers.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Shotgun now for Herbert. This one caught at the 4. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. They'll go with the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Justin Herbert, touchdown Los Angeles.
When you think back to their 1st possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Broncos offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. To throw is Nix. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Play action now. It's Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Nix from the gun on third down. That one complete to Sherfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards. Nix now to throw it here on first down. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver first down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Now, faking the give. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Lutz for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chargers 7.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
On third and long, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. To return, it's Mims. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. play action. He'll set up to throw. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
We'll get that complete to Franklin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. Back to throw is Nix. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Now here's second and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Broncos will take a 21-7 lead.
Chargers 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Lion.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. A run with Harris. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Riley Moss, the corner, is there to end it. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Throwing now is Herbert. Short throw taken in by Disley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 3 brings up third and 4.
Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
And the Chargers first down.
Going on first down is Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Charger.
That pass play good for 22, and the Chargers have the first down. Quick throw, slant, caught by Johnston. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal.
Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Herbert again. Good blocking, and he's in. Justin Herbert, touchdown, LA. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers draw closer here. It's 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense.
At their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
A first down throw for Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Broncos. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is caught to the goal line and in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Chargers 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Davis. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chargers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Shotgun now for Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Disley is the man in motion. To throw is Herbert. He'll get this to Disley on the right. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down. Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Chargers. This one fielded out beyond the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot with Mims. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. 2nd half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Nick's going to look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Deion Henley in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. On 2nd down, it's Nix. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Corey Franklin, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's taken down up past the 35. It's a game. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing is Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Bryant, the target there. It's second down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Dobbins is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead.
Chargers 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Davis now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Charger first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Give up the middle to Harris. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Gain on the play.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, right back to Harris. It'll get forward to about the 42. Patrick Surtain makes the tackle.
42-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Kappa.
Herbert to throw. Throwing right. That's Johnston. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a third and 2.
Makes it third and 2.
Black 80, black.
Disley is the man in motion. Herbert looking to throw on third and 2. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
The Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll go play action with Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 33 yards.
First down.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection. And they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Nix. Cooley to Pelotu. In there to drop back time. It's a loss of 7.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Second down. Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember. But here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the third quarter.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Offside. Defense.
Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos are able to extend the lead.
42. Chargers 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Chargers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field.
Ready, run!
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Set. 380. Let's go.
On second down, here's Herbert, who outs another catch for his favorite target.
That's a gain of 3. It's third.
Here's
and
third
7.
and 7.
Set.
Now Herbert. Now a screen. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. The Broncos have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Throwing on first down is Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. On the ground, Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get
Set. 380. Run.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's third and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim. So there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Play action now. It's Nix. It is brought in the end zone. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos add on to their already sizable lead.
Chargers 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. The return, here comes Davis. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to get back to work.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Set.
Conklin goes in motion. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run here with Harris. Oh, the ball's out. The Broncos have it. Well, so much for a nice gain and a good running play. Unable to secure it, the ball comes out, and the defense comes off the field with a turnover.
Once the runner breaks through the line of scrimmage, Mike, it's very common to see them carrying the ball with one hand. But as they get further down the field and those defenders close in, you've got to protect it with 2 hands and make sure you secure the ball all the way to the ground.
The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now, faking the give. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's got another one. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos will add one more onto their big lead.
63, Chargers 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more.
22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Shotgun now for Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Will Disley, the intended target that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Chargers, but 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Herbert. There's that man again. Another catch.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Gonna run out of the gun, and here's Harris. He's gonna be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Herbert. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On the ground, this is Harris. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton.
These second half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 9-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. He'll get this to Disley on the right. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Go.
They'll try to run it with Harris. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And he will score again. Justin Herbert. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers will get just a bit closer.
63. Chargers 21.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. McLaughlin now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Troy.
Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
First down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. There is his tight end, Disley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers
on 1st down, Herbert. Short throw taken in by Disley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.